How's it going, guys? Um, in this video, sorry. So in this video, we'll be talking about Scream 3, and we'll be talking about like why people always wonder why Roman and Sidney didn't interact in the middle of the movie. And all I gotta say to that is because they wanted to save it, for the end. Um, but let's talk about it for a little bit here. Because obviously you guys know I think that Scream 3 is pretty underrated. Um, I think Roman, not interacting with Sidney, I don't think that really, I don't really think it would have made sense, like, in the middle of the film. Because to me, it would have took away, like, the whole, like, surprise, for the reveal at the end. So, I feel like, the ending was perfect enough, to me. And people have a problem for some reason, with them not, they have a problem with them not like interacting with each other, like in the middle of the film, like. And all I gotta say is that maybe they wanted to save it for the end. You know what I'm saying? Like, why reveal? Like, why have them interact in the middle of the film? You know, like, why do that? That's dumb. That's just dumb in my eyes. So why would they do? That wouldn't have made sense. You know what I'm saying? The best thing to do is to wait till the end, for the reveal. And it worked out perfectly in my eyes. Now, I know a lot of people's got problems, like, with this film in general. A lot of people, like, hate on the film, call it stupid. People call it, they just call it, like, they say it's, like, the worst Scream film out of all the movies, But I strongly disagree with that. I strongly disagree. I think this movie is definitely the most unappreciated, Scream film, and I think it's very underrated and it doesn't get enough love. And the reason why the mostly gets a lot of hate too is because I feel like it gets more hate because of, the Combine shooting back then, then, like, ruined a lot of the stuff. Like, ruined, that's why there wasn't, like, a lot of gore. That's why, all the kills are basically like, like one stab, because the Combine shooting back then, so people don't realize that that's what really happened, you know what I mean? And they hate on the film, and, they hate on the film. And it's just like, man, they couldn't have done nothing, you know, especially with the Combine shooting, you know. The movie was probably almost rated PG-13. You know what I mean? Like, it was very close to being PG-13. Like, because there was, like, no gore, no blood in it. You know what I mean? But it was still rated R, so, it was still rated R for, like, violence, I guess. But it's not really violent. You know what I mean? It's not really bloody, And that was because of the Combine shooting that was going on. And a lot of people just don't, this film was just not appreciated enough, I don't feel. I still defend this film. I always will defend this film. And I'm just kind of explaining, like, to everybody, why I feel like they didn't interact in the middle of the movie. Like, why it doesn't make sense, why it didn't make sense, and I don't know why, why it wouldn't, it wouldn't have made any sense, to have them, interact with each other in the middle of the film. Like, I think they did the right job. I think they did a good job, wait until the end, because they would have interacted in the middle of the film. That means that you basically gave away the surprise. In some ways, as I said, I just repeated myself, but, But anyways, guys, comment down below. Give me your guys' thoughts about what do you guys think about Scream 3. You guys love it? You guys hate it? Because I think it's the most, like, underrated film, Like out of all the Scream movies, like I think a lot of people hate on like Scream 4 and all that. A lot of people hate on Scream 5, which I talked about Scream 5. I hated Scream 5. I didn't like hate it, but Scream 3 was definitely better, in my eyes. Scream 3 is definitely better than Scream 5, like, in my eyes, because of just the iconic moments, you know what I mean? So, let me know in the comment section, like, what you guys think about this film. I would love to hear from you guys. With that being said, peace out.